gone wild and I, it was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even heard the beat, I'm just gonna jump up on it. You know what I'm Can't stop, walked off. It's not I ain't got no fucking bridge and no hook or no motherfucking cord gone wild and I, it was like the nigga you was serving, homie. I don't know these little niggas, they was talking but they phoning. They know I bought in the last second clutch like I was Kobe. You know we scoring, what you mean this shit ain't important? The way we did this shit, it had to be imported, exported, exoteric when we break down the physical. We living in hell, nigga, you ain't seen it visible. Hear it, I ain't seen that yet. They giving you lies, broken this shit down like we had them open pies. Got the ratings and didn't even know the circumference the way we jump up on it. They say we elephant, we rumbling, we on it. Niggas ain't nothing but fucking wolves in disguise. Don't play around with them niggas in the street, you might die. These niggas talking to a whole lot of mama side. These niggas capping, we see them niggas looking in their eyes. They looking at them sideways like they want to try me. We don't fuck with them though, and I can't absorb it. So if it ain't talking about scrapping, I'm ignoring it. Fuck that wrestling, I mean that tough talking wrestling. All that internet capping, that ain't even happen. We're sliding in these streets when they want to get active. Just know we did this shit for real, so they gon' be practice. It's damage. What you mean, little nigga? We with action. So tell them the kids in the rapping. We gon' stick to rapping, but you know we. Hey man, say man. Bring them vibes up. I can't. Looking like a thousand gold. A nigga quick fast, feeling like a me. They said that I'm the villain, but I know I'm the hero. They make a movie about me when we got to break it down. I'm feeling too esoteric, I'm way up on the mound. They say I'm feeling this game, that goddamn he was building. That nigga break down that meta, that shit be wildering. It got down. On that grind, bionic, feeling like I'm running through, but I'm not Sonic. You mixing up panic, you know it's platonic. She want the dress, you I get it, I love to be honest. Bring that feminine over here, baby. She wanna ride like a brand new. If you say this, you know how we is. We come straight from the street. My anatomy is the kind of God, what it be. Hold up, I'm a waiter and destroyer. Hold up, and I'm a generator, can't ignore ya. She got me get in that pussy and explore. Hold on, I gotta read that back. Hey man, say man, it's the God. Cosby like being master teacher, master student. The Marco, smash that like button, shut up your love. Trying to lower my ego. They say that I'm enlightened, looking like a thousand. I look like 1,000 volts. Quick fast, feeling like a me. Hold up. They say that I'm the villain, but I know I'm the hero. Hold up. They make a movie about me when we got to break it down. Hold up. I'm feeling too esoteric, I'm way up on the mound. They say I'm feeling this game, that goddamn he was building. That nigga break down that meta, that shit be wildering. It got down to spiritual. We was on that chronic, bionic, feeling like I'm running through the coins, but I'm not in Sonic. You mixing up the tonic, you know, and it's platonic. She wanna dress provocative, I love it to be honest. Bring that divine feminine over here, baby. She wanna ride like a brand new. If you say this, you know how we is. We come straight from the street. My anatomy is the economy of God. What it be? Operator and destroyer. Generator. And I'm a generator. Can't ignore ya. Can't ignore. She want me get in that pussy and explore. Explore. No Dora. Flip her like a quarter. Shorty, what's your order? Get deported. Let's blow rider. I just switched it up, they couldn't absorb it. It went over their head, so they ignore it. We got a wet, bilingual, coast to coast is orbit. Do you say you had your intern? Hey, I was spinning it, breaking it down in facilities. They say they the gimmicks in the carbon copies of a G. But if I broke it down, it's repetition in the streets. You got to mention me, my nigga. I could never be. You gon' do what the who? When you see it, who? I ain't got nothing to prove. I ain't with the sneak dissing. We ain't got no issues to get the bigger picture. Hold up. Colder than December. We was going through thinking the season was real. You see it, nigga, way cold as winter. Beat her up in me. Hold on, it's the bigger C. I just fucked this bitch up and I know by no democracy. Geographically, fuck it. We told the autonomy. I meant to say anatomy. We break down astrology. When the sun goes straight through Scorpio, we going getting variables. Why me break this shit down like no ordinary? What you mean? That's the be a carrier. Camera dubbed off in the street. We red in the area. We on some elevated shit. This just a reflection. When I see you, you see me. Hold up. We finna get into it, y'all. Y'all know I got to run the vibes up. Y'all know we here part 2. I should have edited that. Part 2, let me edit that while we edit. Let me do this part. Let me go to this presentation and put part 2 of the fear of a motherfucking black planet. The fear of a motherfucking black planet. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Bear with me. We at the times of the return. I mean to click that. We gonna play that though. We gonna play that. Hold on, what the fuck my shit at? There we go. Hold on, let me put part 2 right here. And we're gonna get back into the vibes. I'm gonna play these motherfucking video and we're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna talk some motherfucking shit. We're gonna talk no shit. But we're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna bring them facts. We're gonna bring them facts out. We're gonna bring them goddamn facts out. You feel me? This part 2 of the fear of a black planet. Solar baptism. Kundalini global warming end time events. That's what's going on. Hold on, let me put this up there too. Hold on, how I put that shit up there last time. Hold on. Comments. Let me see, can I put this up though? Hold on, paste this. Hold on, let me paste this right here. See, can I put it up there on the screen? Let me see, can I paste that and put that on the screen? Put in there. No. Hold on, how I put that shit up there last time? I had that shit up there last time. How I put that shit up there? Bear with me. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Let me see how I put this shit up there. Cause I want y'all to, if y'all want to join in, you got something you want to say. Scroll across bottom. Add banner. Bam. There we go. If you want to join, try to debunk, debate, whatever. There you go right there. Let's get into this video right. You know I'm a Mother Nature. I know that they hating, they watching, they looking for me to fall off, but I can never. Don't know what the fuck they want, this smoke for, but I'm the devil. They calling me Lucifer, but I don't know, it might be Saturday. I'ma break it down, I am no Cyrus, that's Saturday. Self-real flex, oh, what you mean? Talk about it like me when we step on the scene. We y'all already know about them dividends, we ain't in it. Looking in the mirror, I see my superior, and this avatar and my soul inside of it. And they on a real trap nigga, I acknowledge it. Put a little light
Heavy rains caused a deadly landslide in the city of Dallas, Vietnam. There are fatalities. A tornado in the province of Alberta, near Didsbury, Canada.
I was trapped up in the matrix, really trying to escape. I was up in university, I couldn't even relate. I'm too sexy for this fucking brother. I want to reincarnate, fuck what I'm doing. You can make mistakes, talking about this fluid. You already know you were losing weight, moving pounds. You fuck around and call it regulate. I debate people anybody each and every day. They go ahead and drop that knowledge. We need a lesson. We can put one up for you. We gon' break this shit down if they say it's scary. Black History Month, what day is it? I don't know. They ask the congregation. They all in a delusional, in a mental statement. They gon' say I got the damn because they couldn't say the gravy. I'm gonna say I add this shit up. I was working stable. Talking about 40 acres in the middle. You was back to world.
Hail fell on Ning'an County in Heilongjiang Province, China. When the wind speed reached 100 kilometers per hour, it knocked out many windows and left dents in the walls. Online users reported that the hail lasted for 20 to 30 minutes, and the largest hail was the size of a ping pong ball. Many lamented that it was.
Ain't nobody gon' say nothing. I ain't even really bluffing. On the gas, little nigga, well, really puffing. And I'm sitting numbers, talking about our chakras. Tell them we getting up there, no problem. You talking about the Bentley?
A tornado in the area of the city of Yushu, China, Giran.
We gon' do this shit in another motherfucking time. Do this shit in another space, in another realm. Oh shit, I am on well prepared. Tell them they know they can't be aware. It's perpetual. I just got the intuition. I within myself, and now I'm winning.
Heavy downpour flooded the roads in the Tuips region. Chubga village was badly affected, Russia. A sandstorm hit the city of Hami in Xinjiang, China. Hailstorm in Nizhneudinsk, Irkutsk region, Russia. City of Hami in Xinjiang, China. Hailstorm in Nizhneudinsk, Irkutsk region, Russia.
Yeah, they say they wanna pull up, got no prices on my head. Big bloody like I'm big. Yeah, but prepared for the shit within the past and homeboy. It really got sticky, we got people in the wheel. This is cosmic energy and they got people under spell. I said MK Ultra probably was the best. Go to hell. All the niggas too many metro terms, you don't even know the scale. Niggas talking like they own it, but I sound dead. I mean, I wish a nigga would, and I drop a dog down. We ain't playing the motherfucking game. They say it ain't fair. They say, why you
Houses flooded by today's rains in the communities of Quezaltepec, La Libertad, El Salvador. Streets flooded by storm causing flash flooding in Yamaguchi, Japan.
When I was down there, they didn't even know me. They really wanted to give me no energy. I had to run up a little bit of currency. Now they really want to try to lower my frequency. They talking about me, but they say I call up to y'all in my seat. They were like, do you really got the mainstream?
Hail up to 7 centimeters in diameter in Castelfranco Emilia, Italy.
Oh, the nigga that trifling. She ain't wanna fuck when they ain't have bread. Bring no money if she wanna give it. Fuck on her for a nice Yankee. Oh, these all day too petty. She make you really get it and check out my fit in the way that I'm spitting. Me in the beginning of the most up spot. So twisted in the gifted. Hold on, let me bring it back. I got a hiccup on myself. Maybe don't know lose self. I've been high years for. I don't get it home to fight them. I ain't need to do this for freestyle. I can't need that quick. Niggas that mad.
Heavy rains fell in Nanchang City, Sichuan Province, causing flooding in the city, China.
I had her back, no chiropractor. These niggas ain't never active. I guess they look to me. What I do in the sheets.
Flooding occurred in Samengxia, Henan Province. The flood washed a car into the river, China.
I had to call up a couple judges when I applied to Drake over the busting. Every night he was on the block. Yeah, yo, mama was a customer. Oh, love, nigga, don't struggle us. You already know they gon' fuck with us. I had to get this shit from the
Hail this morning in Rosafa, Valencia, Spain. Hail mixed with heavy rain in Seneca, Moscow, Italy. A violent torrent of water destroys a house in Wushan County, Chongqing, China.
When I see myself at the cool,
Hail in the village of Novgorod-Shirishkarsky district, Russia. The storm hit Chalakudi district in Kerala, India.
I couldn't take her to Tiffany's. You already know my earnings. Ain't no alcohol. You already know about the common cold. Step on the scene to a clean. No color out there, they got no vaccine. Damn, niggas said they don't too mean. You don't really even know my routine. We ain't gotta talk about the elaborated. Just unbaked. Tell them motherfuckers to quit the hating. Nature. You don't even worry about a savior. Well, you took that vaccine in a way you said you had a savior. All to the whole.
Storm Polly causes havoc in the Netherlands.
I kept a real nutty motherfucking hate us. Yeah. Yo. Let go.
The eruption of the volcano San Cristobal, Nicaragua.
Low vibrating entity, of me. Do I had to get into this telepathy? You know that they be talking, but they can't fuck with me. Let's get into it. This shit good. And they call it Tuscaloosa. We on top of Druid. Everywhere that you look water. Let's talk about all the generations that we went through the slaughter. Got your moms and daughter. It's no court order. The man who got your number. I don't forget about it. It's a landslide. This shit really too divine. They were like man between your eyes. They'll lie. Hit the block. A lot of mamas cry. You don't know my car doing 100
The Peruvian government has declared a state of emergency in the Ubinas volcano area after a column of toxic gas rose into the air. According to authorities, about 2,000 people, as well as livestock, may be affected in the immediate vicinity. Heavy rains caused flooding in Orvieto, Romania.
I can break it down. This ain't no stallion though. You gon' say that it was Megan when we violent folk. I don't know about a conversation, cause you know we growing the good gas perpetual.
Let go.
A tornado of sorts formed at the Mata de Palma photovoltaic site that left Santo Domingo toward Monte Plata. Damage is reported in some areas. Dominican Republic.
I said, pop your shit, twin. Hold on, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Hail in Milan, Italy. The hail that fell was 3 to 4 centimeters in diameter.
Right. We get the volume right. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me hook the speaker. It's my fault. It's my fault. Hold on. Hold on. It's my fault. I got a sister crystal up in there, bit. Wow. Hold up. What we working with? Can I hear you? Hold on, with the speaker. Oh,
Can you hear
hold
me?
up.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we live. We lit.
Hey,
We lit. We lit.
it's a
We
situation.
lit.
It's a situation.
It's a lituation. No altercation in this dancery.
No cow.
No hateration while you waiting.
I ain't lying.
In this dancery.
In
All right, man, let me go.
in this motherfucker liberation.
No, I said, let me go on. I said, damn. Let me see if he want to goddamn jump up in this bit real quick.
You know on mine. You know on mine. I'm gonna take a shot for you though. I'm gonna take a shot for you though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna take a shot for you.
Shay, we need that. We need take that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's come as you are up in it bit.
I'm gonna get some of this good holy water for you.
You know what I'm saying? It's come as you. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why I be talking like, man, go on get your stuff, go on get your credentials, go on get your utensils, go on get your essentials.
That's right.
So when you come to class, you have everything for class.
That's right. Because you need all the essentials. You need all the essentials.
Not just your pen and pad to take notes.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The video might be a little extra long, so you might have the need to, you know what I'm saying, to even just to grab you a little something to help you just get through a little bit of it.
That right. Hold on, cause see your background on your shit on point. How I do that?
Oh, you on stream yet?
Shit, I'm on here with you. That's all I know.
Hold on, let me see. You supposed to be able to go to. You see settings?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm finna go to it now.
Yeah, go to settings. Goddamn, go to settings. Then click on virtual background.
Let me see here.
And you'll be in the door.
Oh, it ain't give me nothing but front camera.
What you mean?
Front camera, back camera, or mirror my camera. I ain't.
It don't say audio. It don't say general. It don't say virtual background recording, hotkeys, layouts.
Nah, it don't say none of that.
Can screen to them.
It's all good though. We straight on. We good. We good. We good. I ain't mad at nothing. We straight on. I promise.
Yeah,
I was just trying to get like you, boy. You look like you sitting in the volcano. How the weather over that motherfucker?
Yeah, I'm up here. I'm up here by the star. You feel me? I'm up here by.
Is it hot? Goddamn, is it hot?
I'm up here with this plasma. I'm up here with this sun out there. I'm up there.
Oh, well, don't touch none of that shit, man. Don't touch it, cause you know you touch that shit might burn.
Oh no, I'm already flamed up. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm already burning in the inside. You know what I'm saying? Not
medically.
Not medically.
Not spiritually. We clean over here spiritually.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That is. Spirit, this spiritual essence.
That's right.
The spiritual fire.
Pop your shit, Fred.
This all I got down. You know, I be having to start them off. You know what I'm saying? I be having to start them off with a little Mother Nature, because people don't be. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let them know how Mother Nature is how Big Mama is going through birthing pains.
Here's the term now. Hence the term Big Mama.
Big Mama, Mother Nature.
Cause that's where that term came from. Big Mama.
Yeah, Mother. You know what I'm saying? Mother Nature. She highly got that. Is just like the case. That's why I show a lot of floods, because goddamn, like I said a few seconds ago, we ain't got down birthing pain. We actually going through labor as we speak. That's why we seeing so much water. Like Mother Earth, her actual water has broken. Yeah, and
now that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. I fuck with it.
And she's also upset at what her children been doing for the past couple of thousands of years. Like, for instance, like when we was younger and goddamn mama come in and be like, goddamn, oh, I need this motherfucking kitchen clean. I need this whole motherfucking house clean, spick and span before I get back.
Did you take that meat out?
You feel me? Did you take that ground beef out? Did you take them leg quarters out?
I ain't lying.
And that's right. What done happened is she done came back home to see that her children is going against nature.
Yeah, for sure.
She done seen her children not mock, what's it's another word, imitate. She's seeing her children imitate other species, which is got us out of balance and living against nature. So that she upset. Just like if you ain't clean that goddamn house and take that goddamn chicken out, yeah, ain't gonna have nothing to eat tonight. Yeah, gonna get your ass beat.
What she said? Now you know you need an ass whooping.
You know goddamn well. You go get me that goddamn stanchion cord.
Go out there and get that switch. Go out there and get that goddamn switch, because you ain't took care of nothing up in here.
Nothing. Pick one that's gonna be good for that ass.
Don't bring me no little bit back.
You walk around and make you go back and goddamn, you gonna go with her. She gonna pick 4 switches.
No, I'm gonna keep this one that you bought up in here. I'm gonna put that bitch together.
They gonna put them 4, 5 switches together.
That's what Mother Earth doing right now.
That's what she doing, because her people, her children, is not living how they supposed to be goddamn living.
That right.
Like,
that right.
I'm gonna get into my women's real quick. My women's, all my goddesses. I know, no disrespect
Look, don't take no disrespect.
No disrespect, you feel me? But she don't want y'all wearing these goddamn she don't want y'all wearing these weeds 24/8. I ain't saying you can't goddamn doll up and goddamn bust you a 32-inch synthetic eye. Human, not synthetic. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Human. She don't care about you doing an air blue moon. She only upset that it's became a necessity.
There it
A
is.
necessity.
There it
See,
is.
at first we had the white women's. The white women's wanted to get the lip injections. They wanted the goddamn. They wanted the hair extensions. They wanted to get the goddamn surgery, the reconstructed surgery. If I'm enunciating that properly,
They want a little young.
Yeah, they the white girls they went out there and got down. They were getting them ass shots, them surgeries, them, you know what I'm saying? Getting that ass lifted up and shit.
They ain't started that to just like what, couple years ago.
Well, they just stopped a couple of years ago. Cause you can and what they was doing was basically they was trying to look like the black woman on the low.
Come on now.
On the low, they wanted. That's why they was getting all the goddamn Botox, eating the collard greens and the black eyed peas, and
come on in now.
Red and I goddamn, they had the soul food spot more than we had the soul food spot.
You seen that last video of that white girl goddamn? She went to the soul food spot. Goddamn, she was like, "Oh my god, I cannot believe it tastes this good." You see that shit?
I ain't seen that.
What?
I ain't seen that. Let me see. Can I pull that out right quick?
Man, bro, it's in her whole face in the motherfucking camera, bro, the whole time.
No.
Just pulled up to this spot. I'm finna let my girl try soul food for the first time.
I see it right here.
She was in love, bro.
We're gonna pull it up right now.
Bro, with the black man. In love, fam.
With the black man.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, blonde dreads. Oh yeah, regular black dreads. Hold up.
This was a straight hair white lady.
They was at the restaurant.
I think she ate the food in the car.
Hold up. Let me see.
I think she ate the food in the goddamn car. But on my mama, bruh, listen to me. That motherfucker was like, oh my God, I cannot believe.
I cannot believe it.
Yeah, right. That type of shit.
Let me see if this is it right here. Hold on, bear with me. I'm waiting on this ad to go off, y'all. Let me see if this is it right here. Hold on, let me see if this is it right here. Bear with me. Bye. That ain't it. Hold up. Got another ad. Let the ad. Excuse me. Let that nigga snatch the dough out real quick. Steal the baby snacks and shit. Offer some insurance. Hold on. This it? This ain't it, is it? This ain't it, is it? Huh? Can you hear me? Hold on, we ain't muted it. We muted. Can you hear me? Hold up. Bro, can't hear me. Can you hear me, bro? Hold on, we having technical difficulty. Okay, he putting the headphones in. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Hold on, we having technical difficulties, y'all. Hold on, bear with me. Can you hear me? Hold on, let me see. Can bro hear me? Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Let me see. Can they hear me, y'all? Hold up. Hold up. Was that it? That wasn't it? Hold up. Oh, hold on. Let me try. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold up. Bear with me, y'all. Hold on. You can't hear me? You don't hear me? Say something. Hold up, bear with me. Can't hear me? Can't hear me? Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, y'all, bear with me. He can't hear me. Hold on, we having technical difficulty. Bear with me. Hold on. Hold up. Hold on. We were just good. Hold up. Let me refresh this. Let me refresh it. Okay. Can you hear me now? Hold on. Let's see can bro hear me. Let's see can bro hear me. Hold on. I don't think bro can hear me, y'all. Hold on. You can't hear me, bro? Sorry for the technical difficulties, y'all. Solo layout. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Hold on, y'all. We having audio issues. Bear with me. Let me see can bro hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I can't hear you. Hold on. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Hold on, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Let me see something right quick. Hold up. Let me try to. Hold up. What about now? Hold on. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. Hold on. Bro can't hear me. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Hold on. Bear with me. What can I do here? Oh, he left. Y'all. He gonna call. He probably gonna come back. Let me share the screen. But as I was saying, hold on. Let me send this out again. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh, wrong shit. Hold on. Invite. Messenger. Hold on. Bear with me. Send that again. I ain't even see what it said. Hold on. Bear with me, y'all. I apologize for the technical difficulty. I apologize about the technical difficulty. I apologize, y'all. Hold on. Let me send it one more time. Let me send this one more time. Bear with me. Close wet tab. Hold on. Bear with me. Oh, I can hear you now, can it? Oh, we back.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Hold on. Say it again.
Can you hear me?
I can, but shit, goddamn, why it's so low? You was loud for a minute.
What about now?
I mean, I can hear you, but it ain't loud.
Am I loud now? What about now?
I
don't know what happened. Goddamn. They fucked the connection up or something.
You said what?
I said they fucked the connection up or something. Goddamn. I don't know what happened.
They don't want motherfuckers to hear the real. That's what it is, ain't man.
I ain't like I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
Hold on, man. Shit.
I can hear you loud and clear here. They will fuck some shit up. They will fuck some shit up now. They done goddamn fucked up a couple of my goddamn they done fucked up a couple of my goddamn videos, goddamn. Especially when I get to talk about
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear?
Yeah.
Oh well shit, we straight on then. Fuck it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When a nigga when a nigga get to talking, man, that's just how they do. They'll fuck the whole goddamn. They done froze my whole goddamn.
Cause I thought we were finna get to it for real.
Hell yeah, I was trying to see what that just trying to see. I was pulling that video up that you were talking about, goddamn, or trying to anyway. I don't know was that the video you were talking about or not.
With the white girl, bro. With the white girl
that I had just had up though. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it back up. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it back up right quick. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right here. That ain't it, is it? That ain't it, is it? Do I need to play it? I'll play a little bit.
You're doing it in like a time-efficient manner because otherwise the people get mad and you'll get left.
Look at this girl, man.
Oh, good.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's really
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, my mom makes some great.
It's like the one
that ain't it. It was a basic white girl. Like she was one of them. And I hate to put motherfuckers in a box, bro. For real. But she was like a real deal basic white girl. Like,
did they have a baby with them?
I don't really know how to.
Oh wow.
What about them?
I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like, no, she was just like. She was amazed, bro. She could not. Matter of fact, hold on. What the fuck my other phone is? I can't even.
Yeah, bro, gonna pull it up for you.
Bruh. No,
yeah,
that ain't it.
Yeah. What about them? Hold on. That ain't it, is.
I think this is the one right here. Hold on. I think that's the one right there. I can't see
right
it
here?
for real.
Hold on, bam.
Pull it up on the big screen. Yeah. I think this the one.
Hold on. I maximize this hoe.
Bro, watch how and all this lady finna be, bro.
Hold on.
For real. Watch how.
I had her on camera duty.
Yeah, because when they open it up.
You ain't sure? He took her to the cookout then.
All this part.
He took her to the cookout. Pop with the J's on. Pop out there, goddamn youngin' fuck. Hold on, I skip through it. Hold on. I skip through it. Hold on, bear with me.
I didn't see all this part.
All right.
That hard in the car. Oh, he finna give her the plate. He finna give her the plate.
Don't tell you. Everybody knows about me, Jordan. I know. Everybody knows about me.
I feel like he got a white girl anyway.
It's like what?
It's not official. Hey, bro, you was sweating. We're
not really talking. We're not even really dating.
Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you, bro. You this first time.
I don't want that much.
First time eating collard greens.
So is there a good part?
They're all just.
What is it?
Oh shit! Did she just say what's a good part to eat? Bitch, it's collard green.
I can't hear you, bro.
You can't hear me?
Can
you hear me now?
I can't even hear you, bro.
For real? What about now? You can't hear me? What about now? Can you hear me? You say something. Let me see. Can I hear you? I can't even hear you. I can't even. Hold on. I can't even hear you. I can't either. Hello? I heard something. What happened? Hold up. I heard something. Somebody had got down.
There it is. I can hear you now.
What the fuck going on?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know.
I
don't know, bro. I don't know.
She said, yeah, she said,
But
goddamn. Go ahead.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
Oh, y'all heard her say, goddamn, what part of the collard green to eat? You know she goddamn. She's super. She's super Caucasian. Then look how she got that face beat. That's our women doing that too. They can't live without makeup these days. They can't live without them goddamn parachute goddamn eyelash. They can't live without them.
Yup. I'm glad mine ain't like that. I ain't.
She got them goddamn brows arched.
The bitch popping, ain't it?
Hey,
she with a black man. What you expect? She with a black man.
That's turkey.
Turkeys and collard greens?
Yes.
Is it like it tastes like seaweed?
Just eat it,
what?
please.
Should I eat the turkey
Baby,
with
just
it?
eat it. Just eat it.
Check out, bro.
Oh my
Check
What if
out.
I don't like it?
Then you
Check out.
Spit it out?
not on my plate. Don't eat the turkey with it.
Don't eat the turkey with it?
Oh my gosh,
That bitch
bro.
almost died inside when she ate that shit.
huh?
That's so bad.
Hold on. I want y'all, when she chew it, I want y'all to see her facial expression. Like she couldn't eat like the parties, the partyful flavors from the collards. It baffled her equilibrium.
She couldn't even motherfucker understand the equation on that shit.
You feel me? She like, ain't no way that good. She be like, hold on. Y'all watch her facial expression when she goddamn get the gnawing on them goddamn green. She's scared to eat the goddamn. She's scared to eat the green, but goddamn, when we come over, goddamn, when our brother come over, y'all bring that goddamn pasta salad out, goddamn, and we indulge.
Bro, hey, don't do too much. Don't do too much. Don't take it too fast.
We dive straight into the pasta salad. We don't even goddamn. We don't try to nibble around to see if goddamn.
Right. Like you put. Go ahead.
That's all I was gonna say.
If you put it on the goddamn plate, goddamn, we gonna see what's to that shit for sure.
For sure, we gonna dive in and we ain't gonna goddamn be like no little kids and try to take a little goddamn nibble. Y'all remember that scene from goddamn Nutty Professor when that nigga ate that little bit ass chicken?
Man, nibbled on that bitch, did he, man?
Nibbled on the chicken. Let me finish playing the video. I want y'all to see it. Soon as she chew it, y'all, right? Watch her facial expression. Huh? Look at her. She's gonna eat the nigga whole nigga plate. What you ready?
Yeah, that shit dead.
It's not bad.
Chase it down. Chase it down. I don't know.
Don't be no punk. Okay.
It's smooth. She want another plate, nigga. They done bought Susan to the goddamn house.
She said don't be a punk. She said don't be.
That nigga done got a goddamn. That nigga got a goddamn. A true white girl. That nigga got a true.
Bro,
he got a true.
Susan.
Oh, that's Susie.
Becky with the good hair.
Becky with the goddamn good hair. She was like, oh, cause look, the whole family had welcomed her in there. Like they ain't act funny or no type of shit like that, but he different from the rest of us. Like her family probably would accept him, and they probably wouldn't give him the side eye because of the way he, you know what I'm saying? He ain't acting like no nigga. If that's making any sense to the people, but still, he would go over there and they would be goddamn. I ain't gonna say racist, but we gonna say they gonna be racist to a point where they don't even much know that they being racist. Like if you watched that movie with Nunu from ATL, Lauren London. What's that shit she was just in with Eddie Murphy? These people, you people, a whole lot of people, some shit like that, y'all. You got Lauren London, Eddie Murphy, and some star-studded, and what the white boy name is?
Shit. What is his name?
Jonah. It got him, Eddie Murphy, Lauren London, but if you watch the part,
the nigga from Superbad, goddamn it, the nigga from Superbad.
But if you pay attention to the video I just played, then that's how her people would act towards the guy. If you watch that movie, You People, how when they brought the goddamn, when the so-called black family came to Jonah's family, goddamn, they was on the low. They weren't being racist, but they was being racist.
Yeah, they were.
If you wanna,
because motherfucker never see you. They never see themselves. You know what I'm saying, as being racist.
Exactly. God damn it! I need a bell or something for that shit right there. I need a goddamn gong or something. Cause you hit the goddamn hammer on the goddamn nail right then.
Oh God, motherfucker never see themselves being racist, goddamn, but just don't know they being racist and fuck. Like damn, just chill. I'm a person. Chill. Like what the fuck?
You feel me? But y'all want to get mad at us when we discuss radiation, heat, the sun, melanoma, photodermitis, or basically just skin cancer. And when we talk about genetics, then white people, Caucasians, Europeans, Dravidians,
that right?
Indians, you the fake native $5 American, goddamn, all y'all motherfuckers with the straight hair. If you get lice, then I'm talking to you. If you get lice, I'm talking to you. See, when we get to the information of genetics and being able to take the sun and saying that we moving up our bodies and our whole Kundalini, our whole energy systems is upgraded, and when we mention the differences, then we got to be racist. Like when we call out genetics, and everybody see, they want people to think we are the same, guys. When in actuality,
we're not.
In actuality, if we get into the whole scientific ordeal, then it will hurt feelings. That's the whole reason why we don't learn about genetics in school, and the reason we learn that we're all one in school, and the reason we get indoctrinated. Because if these peoples if they would have been found out that we are not the same, then it would pandemonium with those people, and also it will be pandemonium with our people, with some of our people, because they have been so used to thinking that we are all the same. If you get an allergic reaction from the sun, then and if you get see, we can go and play all types of videos. See, and at the point that we in right now is like the title of the video. I got solar baptism, the fear of a black planet, Kundalini global warming, end time events. Yeah, people thinking it's global warming. I'll pull a video up right now. You know what? I'm gonna pull a video up right now and play this. I'm gonna play this goddamn global warming video right quick. Hold on. And
Get them right. Get them right. Get them right.
I'm gonna dive into the whole aspect of what they talking about. That's why I titled it Kundalini Global Warming End Time Events. Because it's
Y'all be
not
cool
about,
though. Deep blood diamond. Y'all be
you
cool.
feel it's not about the whole aspect of I'm gonna give you they global warming definition.
Mm-hmm.
Their definition, you know what? You know what? I ain't gonna get in. I ain't I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna give y'all the specific. I'm gonna give you what Google gonna tell you global warming is. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you Google.
What Google say?
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up right this second. I'm gonna pull it up right this second.
Mm-hmm. What
I'm gonna pull
Google
it up
say?
right this second. It says, hold on, I gotta make it big too. I gotta make it big. Hold on, I wanna go on Wikipedia. I'm gonna go on
Oh
Wikipedia
shit. Oh,
and I'm gonna
he
pull
finna
it.
do he finna do one for y'all. He finna do one
I'm
for
gonna
y'all.
pull, I'm gonna pull that motherfucking wiki up and
Yeah.
bow.
Cause we could be on that shit.
You feel me? I'm gonna pull it up for y'all so y'all can see for y'all self. Let y'all know I ain't got down. I'm gonna pull the motherfucking receipts out. I'm the motherfucking sniper. I'm the
So
motherfucking
if you didn't
sniper.
understand that, my man said he finna let you read it for yourself.
We gonna understand. We gonna goddamn read
Mm,
this shit because motherfuckers don't like to read these days.
mm, mm, mm.
I waste the acid everywhere. Hold on, bear with me, y'all. Wait, I dropped the goddamn ad tray. Hold on. Bam. Let me see the ad tray right there. Now we're gonna start right here. Climate change, global warming. All right.
Mm-hmm.
In common
Mm-hmm.
in common usage, climate change describes global warming, the ongoing
Mm-hmm.
increase in global average temperature and its effects on
Mm-hmm.
Earth's climate system. Climate change, in a broader sense, also includes previous long-term changes to Earth's climate. The current rise in global average temperature is more rapid than previous changes and is primarily caused by humans burning fossil fuels. I want y'all to remember that. Climate change is because motherfuckers burning fossil fuels. Motherfuckers got car. That's what they saying. I'm telling you what they saying. They talking about you driving around
What,
in your car.
what you say, big dog? Put a pin in that one.
You feel me? Hold up. Oh, I got to pull the sniper rifle out.
Mm-hmm. Put a pin
You know
in
what
that
I'm
one.
saying? So I'm gonna debunk that right there. I'm gonna debunk that.
All
They
right, let
said
go. Let go. Let
they said
go.
it's primarily caused by humans burning fossil fuels. I'm finna debunk that in a second. I'm gonna read a little more. Fossil fuel use,
Mm-hmm.
deforestation, if I'm enunciating that correct, and some agriculture and industrial practices increase greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases, y'all, it's a fancy word for carbon. Like, oh, see,
Right.
no, see, look what they say right after. Notably, carbon dioxide and
Mm-hmm.
methane.
Mm-hmm.
Greenhouse gases absorb some of the heat that the Earth radiates after it warms from sunlight. Large amounts of these gases trap more heat in Earth's lowest atmosphere, causing global warming. Now,
Wow.
they
Wow.
got all fancy with the shit, but I'm gonna give it to you in layman's term. Layman's
Here we
term.
go.
You know what I'm
Here
saying?
we go.
I'm
Here we go. Here
the
we
goddamn.
go.
So
Break it down, bro. Break it down. Not
right.
the aqua. Not the
Got to
aqua.
have that high quality. Tackling few.
Tackling fuel, goddamn.
So
Get it to them.
so basically what they saying, one instance is greenhouse gases. They said it absorbs the heat. What they're
That's
actually
one.
talking about is chemtrail. Greenhouse gases is the chemtrails that absorbs the goddamn heat. Like the last couple of days while I'm at in Tuscaloosa, right? It was hot as fuck. It was about 100 degrees for about 4-5 days straight. So what
I can vouch for that.
what that heat did was they sent their cloud seeding technology in the chemtrails or what have you. They put it in the sky so it'll rain because of the heat. Because like I just said, a lot of people can even our kind of people that's very materialistic there or they don't be outside like that. They're not able and they vibrate low. They're not able to take the heat. And in actuality, our skin suits, whatever you want to call these avatars are made to withstand
Don't give it to them like that, big dog.
temperatures at a high rate, meaning hundreds and thousands of years ago, the average temperature on this planet, plane, whatever the fuck you want to call it, used to be at least 150 to 200 degrees. That's what it used to be. 150 to 200
Pop your
degrees.
shit.
So
Pop your shit.
an exponential number of people is
right.
dying. That's why they brought up since 2018, global warming has been in the news goddamn every day, every goddamn day, every day. It's because these people are not able to take the heat. And if
Pop
these certain people cannot take the heat, you got to let me know where does these people come from and why they're not able to take the heat exponentially like we can. The rise of global warming and climate change is not because of a nigga in the woods. The nigga
Hold on.
Go ahead. What's up?
Hold on. Run that shit back. Run it back.
What I said? What I said?
The woods. Come back.
Come back. Global warming or climate change is not a nigga in the woods burning trees. That's what they basically saying. They basically saying that us driving our cars every day, all day, and not to forget to mention they the ones that put the cars out there. So they basically saying we are the cause of the temperature rising because of
y'all better stop playing with this man right
the
here.
vehicles
Y'all better
that
stop
drive and niggas setting fires and shit.
Come on in, bro. Come on in.
In actuality, I can agree to climate change and global warming. I can agree to a certain extent of why they said people or humans is the primary reason, and it's because I'm gonna give a statement that niggas been hearing this statement for thousands and thousands and hundred thousands of years.
Right.
And the statement is, or question where rather, okay, they'll say, oh, when it's hot outside, they'll be, hey, take that black off, goddamn. Black
For what though?
attracts heat.
No, it don't.
That's what,
black keep you cool.
And it's just like you feel me. That's because
my bad. Cause you heading up to something. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
You good? Talk your shit.
Jeez.
Talk your
shit.
Hey,
you got it. Go ahead.
I used to see this lady, right? I seen her yesterday. The matter of fact, she wear so-called cool colors now. But this lady used to walk all day, no matter how hot it is, and she used to wear all black from head to toe.
Mm-hmm.
Head to toe, her drawers might have been black. Her undergarments and socks might have been black.
Boy, you stupid.
But I say that to say this right here when I just said that black attracts heat, and they say global warming and climate change is primarily caused by humans burning fossil fuels. But in actuality, if you get 100 niggas in a small club, or you can get 100 niggas anywhere, I guarantee you that that frequency is gonna rise exponentially. And also the reason they talking about global warming and climate change, let me pull that down, is because of the sun. The sun is sending out exponential, enormous, astronomical amounts of radiation. That's what the fuck going on. That's That's what the fuck going on. It's more than just the sun. It's more than just the sun with the radiation. You got other stars, because the sun is a star. You got other celestial objects that's in the sky that they've been trying to cover up as well. That's also sending radiation. Even Mother Earth, the Schumann resonance, the whole fucking cosmos is sending radiation. So what they do, the chemtrails, it holds up. The chemtrails do a lot of shit. It got nanobot technology in it, meaning it keeps the sky blue. That's the first part of Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam. Y'all think Project Bluebeam is just technology with holograms and shit. But in actuality, the chemtrails hold up the illusion of the blue sky. That's what one of the
Come on in. Come on in.
that's one of the things that chemtrails do. They hold up the goddamn
Y'all heard that, right?
Hold up the holographic sky. The sky is really not. They just keep it blue with the technology, and they spray 24/8. They spray all day, all night. Also, the sky or your ozone layer. Let me pull this up. Your ozone layer. Hold on. Your ozone layer. That goes back to what I was just saying about the It all ties back into the whole aspect of them talking about global warming and climate change and the what they said the shit it blocks out the heat. It blocks out the heat. The greenhouse gas blocks out the heat. And I just said the greenhouse gas is nothing more, nothing less but chemtrails. Not
minute, bro. I'll be right back.
Go ahead. Not contrails. Yes, sir. Not contrails, but chemtrails. Hold up. I went to the wrong one. Contrails is just the shit that we see with a regular plane, a regular airplane, a regular plane, regular jet. They exhaust. They exhaust, leave a small, faint little trail. The contrails is the jets that fly astronomically higher than the regular aircrafts. The ones you see be way up there, goddamn by the sun, the ones that lead the thick ass trails. The ones that lead the thick ass trails. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me go back before I pull this up right here. The ones they got the thick ass trails. Them, hold on. Let me pull this up. Right here, y'all. Bear with me. It's running a little slow. Bear with me, y'all.
Okay.
Hold on.
We back with it. Yes. What we got going? What I missed?
Now for real, I was just still telling them about the difference between contrails and chemtrails. And the contrails is just the regular the regular residue from a regular average plane. or a regular jet. When you see them bitches going up, goddamn slanted, and they be way up there by the goddamn moon and the sun and shit, that's chemtrails. The shit that gets that stays in the sky. The shit that stays, it stays in the sky. Hold on, y'all. I'm waiting on it to pull up so I can show y'all some of these contrails. I mean, some of these chemtrails. I mean, chemtrails. The
Where we
contrails.
at? Where we at with it? Hold on.
Well, I'm waiting on it to pull my shit
Oh,
loading right.
we ain't got nobody in the chat.
Nah, not at the moment. I need to share that bitch a couple times. Shit. I need to share that bitch a couple times, get my people up in here. Then I might have caught them at a goddamn I might have caught them at a bad time here.
My nigga said I might have caught him at an unopportune time, goddamn.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that work and shit. But y'all bear with me. I'm waiting on my fucking screen. My screen up. My shit just loading like a motherfucker because I'm talking and shit. That's how they do.
This going to YouTube?
The chemtrails is the hip. Huh? That's what I was going to. But they got my whole goddamn screen froze up. So I'm gonna wait till that bitch.
You got it. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna wait till they pull back through before I goddamn drop. I finna show some contrail pictures, and I'm finna pull up the ozone layer and finish telling them why goddamn the sky's falling and why the ozone layer is being eradicated and why they spray the chemtrails. I said for multiple reasons is to keep the heat from reaching down here to where we at ground level. Cause
we in here for it.
So if they wasn't spraying chemtrails, y'all, it wouldn't be nothing but niggas left on this planet. I'm telling you. And what's happening is that ozone layer, in the ozone layer is nothing but hold on, let me show y'all the ozone layer right quick. Let me show y'all the ozone layer. Oh, the ozone layer up there. Bam. So we got UVA, we got UVB, and for some reason they don't got UVC on here. UVC radiation is the radiation that hits the ground, and it's the radiation that the UVC radiation is eradicating the ozone layer. This our ozone layer right here, and it is nothing but chemtrails for real, for real. There's nothing but chemtrails, the shit that they spray in the sky, not the contrails. So this ozone layer, or AKA this magnetic field,
come on in,
is protecting certain groups of people from being extinct off this planet. And as you see,
that's why motherfuckers ain't gone just yet.
That's why, and if you pay attention to the news, they'll tell you how many people dying exponentially due to the levels of radiation and too much sun exposure.
So let me ask you this though.
Go ahead.
So a motherfucker really supposed to be gone then?
Yeah. Parasites are being removed. See, what people don't know is it's people on this so-called planet that don't even supposed to be here.
Y'all heard that, right?
And we seeing a lot of calamity going on because the planet is trying to get rid of the parasites.
So basically, the planet trying to cleanse itself.
God damn it, I can't even hit nothing right now. Hold on. I could play some. Hold on. I could play some. What can I play? Goddamn, hold on. I'm gonna play a cha-ching sound or something. Hold on.
Fuck it. Fuck you mean type shit. On that type time.
I'm gonna play a cha-ching sound because he just hit the goddamn hammer on the goddamn. We gonna play this one right here. God damn it. If you heard the fuck up. We're gonna play this one right here. Hold on, let me play that right here because he got this.
Fuck it. Planet said, "Fuck that shit, bro. We finna get y'all up out of here."
No cap.
You
So
a goddamn virus at this point.
exactly. So that brings me to this point right here. Bill Gates, right?
Uh-huh.
Bill Gates, known for computers and putting viruses in computers,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever to have you. That whole ordeal. So the what's the name behind that is, see, Bill Gates know that we are on a living planet, aka a living organism. We on a living organism right now. So what he knew was, since Earth, Mother Earth, planet Kai, whatever you Tiamat, whatever you want to call her, is living. This is a living entity that we own. And with the whole computer and computer viruses was, him and his people knew if they was to inject Mother Earth with a virus, then they knew that this goddamn they'll be able to kill off a lot of motherfuckers and try to have the planet to themselves. So their people. So
hold on, you doing too much for them now. You doing too much for them. You doing too much.
So groups of people years ago, right?
Right.
Came up with the idea to. So they came up with the idea for when they bring these new people in, they would have to do something to keep the radiation from killing their ass off too quickly. So chemtrails is one of the reasons. The ozone layer, that's fake. The ozone layer is fake, and only fake because it's not real and it's being removed as we speak. Your stratospheres, all your spheres, your exosphere, your goddamn atmosphere, your atmosphere is being removed as we speak because of this radiation. That goes also back to your religious text and your biblical text when they talked about floods that took away goddamn
the flood water.
You feel me? That took away half of the goddamn population. And
that happened though. That did happen though. That happened.
What is actually talking about is we're not gonna get too religious, but what it's talking about is whenever the first cataclysm, flood, or whatever occurred, it was because these people went against the grain. They went against cosmic law. And they created a new species. They created a new group of people, which is all your people that gets lice. All your people that get lice. All non-melanated people, all non-carbonated people are, and let me, before I get into that as well, and the flood happened because these clones, that's what I'm gonna call them. They clones. The clones were not supposed to be here.
So basically, y'all a plague for real. So I'm gonna give y'all a plague.
You feel me? I'm not gonna even say a lot of people gonna say a genetic mutation. I'm not gonna say a genetic mutation.
Hey, you better let them folk hear you say that shit, boy.
Instead of genetic mutation, what had happened was you had a group of people that created some people.
Right.
And then those people turned around, created some motherfuckers. And then they created some motherfuckers. See,
co-created.
You feel me? The first beings is that was damn near created. I ain't gonna say the first motherfucker, but one of the first people that was created was like your Sasquatch motherfuckers, your Bigfoot motherfuckers, and shit like
Mm.
and things of that nature right there. That's why you see them. If you see them progressive commercials, or if you see them commercials, you see that they got them motherfuckers as the so-called cave dweller or the so-called Sasquatch. They always depict them as being Sasquatch or Bigfoot.
They damn
And
sure do, bro. They
that's the
damn sure
whole
do.
connection. So when the Bigfoots, when the planet and the people remove the, you still got some Sasquatches and some Bigfoots around. But when these people, when they seen the motherfucker, they're like, oh no, we got that. They don't even supposed to be here. So some of these motherfuckers got killed off. So what happened was the group of people that we created, that created the Sasquatches, they started creating genetic splicing. So what I mean is they started the first clones, they didn't work properly.
Right.
Meaning they couldn't reproduce.
Right.
They couldn't reproduce. So what it was ISIS, what she did was, her and other people did was, they dug deep because what they did was created a slave race to work for them. That's what they did. They created a slave race or clones or people to work for them. So the next batch, they was able to have those people procreate. They was able to make those clones procreate. We seeing
Say it one more time
they
for them, for the people in the back. Say it for one more time for the people
was,
in the back.
the slave races was created
Mm-hmm.
for work.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take
You
my
know
word.
what to say.
Go look the shit up. And what
You
happened
heard the
was that
man.
the first sets of clones or synthetic humans, artificial humans, they couldn't procreate. So they were like, well, damn, we fucked that up. We got these motherfuckers got killed off. They got killed off. Them clones got killed off. They came out with another
They
batch.
fucked it up. They fucked it
You
up.
feel me? They came out with all this shit is just a bad experiment gone wrong. They came out with another batch because, like I said, those first motherfuckers, they couldn't reproduce. So what they did was they went into I ain't getting into the whole specific, but they went in, did some genetic engineering.
Mm-hmm.
They took a certain germ or a certain part of our DNA, and they came up with the albino. That's why you don't see that.
Hey, they ain't ready for that one yet.
That's
They ain't
why you
ready for
don't.
that one.
That's why you don't see too many albinos, or you don't see too many little people.
What you said, it was an experiment.
It was an experiment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In Dexter's laboratory.
Mm-mm. That's why
So
y'all got that cartoon for real, and see they thought they were gonna slip that shit over our head for real, but then we got grown and started learning what the fuck was going on. You feel what I'm saying?
just like Powerpuff Girls.
Oh,
Sugar
he
and
finna take
spice.
it there.
Goddamn sugar and spice and everything nice. That ain't
Everything nice.
they talking about melanin. They talking about melanin, not some pigment, not some pigment shit that make
Say
the
it one more
skin.
time, bro. Say it one more time.
The whole Powerpuff Girl, sugar and spice and everything nice is talking about melanin,
Melanin.
not the shit that make your pigment brown, dog, or what have you. Not that shit there. This we talking about some cosmic shit. We talking about some shit that run through the blood.
That right.
We talking about some
I'm
shit that
fucking with it.
it's cosmic. So
That
there
right.
was another ordeal or another way of telling motherfuckers about genetic splicing. But the people came from, they took the germ out and they spliced it and they got the albino.
So we on gene splicing then.
Mm-hmm. So
Mm-hmm.
from
Jeff for y'all to know. Jeff for y'all to know. We on gene
so
splicing.
from the albinian,
Mm-hmm.
that's where you get all your other people from, because they just kept cloning and breeding. They kept
There you
cloning
go.
and breeding, cloning and breeding, cloning and breeding. They telling people They trying to save the slave race. They trying to save the clones. See, what we forget to realize that niggas used to own white slaves.
Put the picture up there. Put the picture up there so they can see it.
So what? And we forget about that part right there. But the reason, I don't want that one. The reason, and like I said, they had the black people had they like I said this was a slave group.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what happened was after a time, what they basically did was rebel. What the white slaves did was basically rebel, and they reversed this whole slavery aspect, right? But see, then we get lost in the terminology of slaves. Slave is really comes from Slavic, a geographical location where these Slavic people.
It's a Viking term. It's a Viking term.
You feel me? That's what it's slave, and they just throwed it on us. We could never be slaves because we not even from, even though
they
we
were
first
slaves first. They were slaves first.
You feel me? Go pull up your history of the white slavery, if you wanna call it.
Because they was enslaved to their own people for a good little while.
After our people gave them the so-called plantation, plantations. We built the plantation. The shit was already built, all that anyway. So the slaves, like I said, these slaves, they was created to be slaves.
Right.
When the turn of what? We're gonna say around the 1400s, 14th century, 15th century, 1400s,
no,
1500s.
It was a little bit past that, ain't it? You said 14?
Well, I say around 1492-ish, somewhere in that region right there is when that's what they try to identify us with the transatlantic slaves.
Mm-hmm.
But
I got you.
What they did was they reversed the shit because they was tired of working, even though a lot of them, that's what they was made for. So when they was given the power, what they did was they went and usurped the land, every geographical location, every land mass. What they did, they went in. See, let me say it right here. We was never slaves. We take it at the story. We are prisoners of war. That's what we is, because we was already here in the land, everywhere around, every geographical location. We were there. So what they did was they came in, some Caucasians, Europeans, whatever to have you. They came in. They put a nigga out there for camouflage. They used the nigga as camouflage because the work that they used to do, or the work that they was created for, they made the nigga start. Basically, they made us basically started picking the cotton, and that's what we mainly did, was pick the cotton. You know what I'm saying? And it basically was a job because we got paid for it. Some so-called slaves got land after they were so-called free. So in actuality, we was the ones that so-called owned or used the Slavic people to mine the gold or what have you. They only wanted us to just pick the cotton because it was a whole deeper agenda to what they was trying to do. And in actuality, they was just trying to furthermore bring us down. So what they did was they gave us the cotton jobs because the cotton basically was symbolic for our hair. So that in tune, on down the line, we can start to hate ourselves on the low by starting with the hair. If they get your ass to not like your hair, then they can do whatever the fuck that they wanted to do. That's why we seen them. That's
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
early, like the early 80s or whatever, we started seeing celebrities coming out and they started talking about perms
Mm-hmm.
and straightening of the hair because niggas stopped we stopped liking our hair. But they put us in the field. They put us in the field because those people was not able to handle the motherfucking heat. The clones started dying off rapidly. The clones was dying off rapidly. So what they did was, I'm not gonna even say the white people, the people that created the other races, the niggas that created the other races was like, you know what? We ain't gonna never get no shit done if we got these crackers out here doing all the goddamn work every day, all day. 1,000 of these motherfuckers, 1,000 of these motherfuckers dying every day from the heat. So how we gonna get this? Also, what they did was they for the whole housing thing too, not just picking the cotton. They wanted the land. They wanted the goddamn they wanted the goddamn land. If you think about it, goddamn all you got to do is just go back to the whole aspect of the person you pay rent to, which is actually they call it the landlord.
Man, now you talking some shit. Hey, let me hop out this bit real quick. Let me catch that call.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 9
right.
times out of 10, y'all, the landlord doesn't own the land. So now we're speaking about radiation and other celestial objects in the sky, not just the sun. And I like to pull this up right here a lot of times so we can see. Y'all jump in, y'all get that screen, y'all right there. Jump in and goddamn have a conversation. You want to debunk some shit. You disagree, agree, whatever. Hold on, I'm trying to get a little more comfortable. Hold on, I'm trying to get a little more comfortable, y'all. Hold on. Hold up, bear with me. Oh shit, hold on, let me see, can I get a little more comfortable? Hold on, bear with me. Let's see how comfortable this is. This ain't really comfortable. Hold on, y'all. More goddamn matches around. There we go. Now we comfortable. Now, like I just said, it ain't all about the sun with the radiation in the so-called planet Earth, planet Kai, Mother Earth that we own. Excuse me. Is multiple celestial objects, in the sky. That's why they so afraid of the backside of the sun. It's just as much radiation in so-called nighttime than in the daytime. Hold on, let me see if I got something up here that don't need to be up here. Bear with me. Hold on. Bear with me. All right. Now let me read it right here to let you know what I'm talking about radiation. Bear with me. Canis Major. Canis Major is a so-called constellation in the southern celestial hemisphere. In the 2nd century, it was included in Ptolemy's 48 constellation, and it is counted among 88 modern so-called constellations. It is Latin for greater dog in contrast to Canis Major and the lesser dog. Both figures are commonly represented as following the constellation of Orion, the hunter through the sky, all this in the same facility. The Milky Way passes through Canis Major, and several open clusters lie within its border, most notably M41. No, Canis Major is not a constellation. Canis Major contains Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, known as the dog star. It is bright because of its proximity to the solar system, they say. In contrast, the other bright stars of the constellation are stars of great distance and high luminosity. At magnitude, you a luminous being. You a luminous being. You're the same thing as the motherfucking stars up there. You made of stardust. You got Milky Way for blood. At magnitude 1.5, Epsilon Canis Major at Hara is the second brightest star of the constellation and the brightest source of extreme ultraviolet radiation in the night sky. Next in brightness are the yellow-white supergiant Delta Wizen at 1.8, the white giant Beta Mersam at 2.0, blue-white supergiants Eta and Omicron at 3.0. Y'all remember that word right there? Y'all remember that word right there? Do y'all remember that word right there? Don't worry, I'll wait. Do y'all remember that word? You putting muzzles on thinking it's radiation. Those muzzles that they had y'all wearing cannot stop radiation. It cannot. It cannot. Why you think we don't have to put on sunscreen when we go to the beach? Notice that a lot of times they talk about the radiation from the cosmos. They say it's harmful. But what I want to know is, who the fuck is it harmful to? That's what I want to know. Let me play it right here. Also, the planet rising in vibration, and they know we are rising in vibration. That's why it's so hot. That's why the fuck it's so hot. Hold on.
This morning, 3 protesters are under arrest for interrupting the action at Wimbledon, throwing confetti and puzzle pieces onto the grass courts. It's the latest in an escalating series of protests by climate activists who've also recently vandalized famous paintings, even gluing themselves to works of art to get attention. Observers warn this is likely just the beginning.
There's also no question that these tactics are going to escalate, and I think that harm will certainly come to the activists and probably to property and others involved.
Just yesterday, climate activist Greta Thunberg was charged by prosecutors for blocking traffic to an oil facility in Sweden. The demonstrations come as much of the globe faces record-breaking heat. Scientists say Tuesday was the hottest day ever recorded on Earth. The average global temperature hit 62.9 degrees, surpassing the previous record set 1 day earlier.
We're going to continue to break records as climate change continues until that point where emissions and greenhouse gases are no longer accumulating in the atmosphere.
Historic heat has been reported this summer from Quebec, Canada to northern China. In the U.S., more than a dozen heat-related deaths in Texas alone. In Death Valley, California, where temperatures have hit 126 degrees, a man was found dead in his car this week. The low temperature at night, 98.
One major factor, the return of El Nino, a natural climate pattern warming the surface of the Pacific, which scientists say, when combined with human-caused climate change, could very well be a perfect storm. Now, it's important to note when it comes to that record for average global temperature, scientists looked at data that only goes back to 1940.
Hold on, let me go to the next video. This is what they getting ready for, y'all.
Of December and ending on the 25th of December. The electromagnetic torus fields in all four realms will either disappear or open up or weaken due to this galactic solar alignment. This is the opening of the portals or windows of the heavens spoken of in the Bible. This opening should occur for 7 days, from the 25th to the 31st of December 2020. That also means everyone on Earth will all be able to see all the different wandering solar systems of all the domains clearly in our skies. Everyone will have 2020 vision. And if you think about it logically, if all the luminaries are at their lowest points, that would make everything above us easy to see, bright, and crystal clear. On a side note, isn't it interesting that we've all been conditioned to be the most busy during the specific time of year every year, and blinded to the Earth's true oscillations, signs, and beauty? Yeah, we celebrate. However, the ways we do it and the reasons we do it are perverted. Even with how many trees we cut down every year to carry out a ritual, which could actually be a geocentric ritual to begin with. The tree of life, the Christmas tree. This period of time is what the ancient cultures were describing when they said there was a time when the sky fell. Many ancient cultures also describe a time where there were many suns and many moons in our sky, and we believe history is about to repeat itself again. This phenomenon will affect and change our atmospheric conditions as well. These events periodically happen over cyclical time in various scales. The last big one occurred in 1859 and was called the Carrington event. Feel free to look it up. The one coming in 2020 is going to be much, much bigger. This solar alignment is meant to realign cosmic energy and consciousness within the various earthly domains and realms of our Earth. This energy blast will begin at the center of the Earth, or the North Pole. It will spiral outwards towards the edge and bounce back towards the center over a very short period of time. The event itself will be triggered by an electromagnetic sonic boom that will look like what we know as a nuclear atomic bomb. Don't worry though, it will not be an atomic bomb. However, it will positively be nuclear. It will give humanity a new, clear vision for the future, individually and collectively. It will give us 2020 vision. We suspect the current powers that be will attempt to use this natural cosmic event as the ultimate false flag. They may say aliens did it, or it was caused by global warming, or an attack from across the world. This sonic boom of electromagnetic energy may shut down our entire electric grid instantaneously, causing a collapse of our financial, socioeconomic, political, and collective cultural existence as we know it.
Hold on. Y'all heard that? Hold on, let me play this. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bro. Bear with me. Hold on, bear with me. Moving a little slow. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Bear with me. Hold on, we're gonna take a commercial break while this shit bullshit. I'm gonna play a song on here. Fuck it. Hold on.
They want to go toe to toe with a nigga, but shit, we don't really give a fuck you mean, little nigga, you ain't really want to fight with shit. That was like you got down to your root. Chakra, boy, you vibrate low. Let me bring this shit to the maximum so you already know how it go. They want to see them UFO. You look in the sky, you see them close. Look in the sky, you knowing that it's in the skies when I go. Trip this shit here cold. Need to put me off and go. They were like, you got up in the streets and we just heard it fall. What you mean? Couldn't walk a fucking mile up in my shoe. Let on a step. Tell me if it's beef, little nigga, you know what it do. We'll slide. We ain't pulling up, little nigga, it ain't quiet. We ain't airing nothing out until somebody sitting outside. Yeah, they say they wanna pull up, got them prices on my head. Big 30 like I'm big 30, plus I'm never scared. Well prepared, but this shit was in the past and I don't dwell. It really got sticky and got deeper than the well. This is cosmic energy and they got people under spell. I said MK Ultra probably was the best to go to hell. Hold up, nigga, too many metro times, we don't need a scale. Niggas talking like they want it, but I swear I wish you did. I mean, I wish a nigga would, and I drop a dog down. We ain't playing the motherfucking games. They say it ain't fair. They say, why you breaking it down, stupid to these niggas? That bitch up, man. Here we go. Hold on. He said the internet go out, right? Hold on. When I was down bad, they ain't even for me. They ain't really want to give me no energy. I had to run up a little bit of currency. Now they really want to try to focus my frequency. They ain't talking about beef, but they slick this. When I call up, 30 y'all in my stick. They were like, do you really got the main strip? Too many boys, I ain't got to talk the truth. They were like, that nigga too enlightening. Ain't no lightning striking. Had to beat the nigga out like Tyson. Paul, these niggas that trifling. She ain't want to fuck when they ain't have bread. I ran my money, yeah, she wanted. Fuck on the first night, she ain't scared. Oh, these hoes, they too petty. Too messy, you really can't get it and check out my business the way they don't spit it. Meeting the big man in those step on the spot. Tongue twisted and gifted. Hold on, let me bring it back. I got a head out of myself. Made me gonna lose breath. I've been high as fuck. Got like a. Hold up, I ain't even done. It's a freestyle. I can't even that quick. Nigga just mad cause I stepped to the spot and the bitch say I'm the shit. Do we get to talk about illumination? Do we get to talk about the hot game? I mean, do we get to talk about the. Hold on. Let me play that right quick.
NASA's Parker Polar Probe, that mission may help prevent an internet apocalypse. Our digital universe is threatened by a solar storm, which could trigger a global technological blackout.
It's been said that the world is a global village, connecting each and every one of us with the internet being the bridge to that connection. But what if that bridge collapses? A groundbreaking mission by NASA's Parker Solar Probe has successfully ventured through the solar winds of the sun for the first time, striving to ensure that people on Earth can maintain their access to the internet. Scientists have warned that a possible internet apocalypse could happen within the next decade. A solar storm may spur this scenario and force people to go offline for months or even years. So what exactly is the world going to be like when the internet is gone? What impact would this have on us? Join us in this video as we dive into the details of the impending apocalypse, exploring its causes, potential timing, and further insights into the geomagnetic storm seeking to dismantle the internet. Welcome. If you're into mind-blowing discoveries like we are, don't forget to subscribe. Earth, the solar wind propels a flurry of charged particles towards the poles, following the magnetosphere and Earth's magnetic field lines. The interaction between these particles and Earth's atmosphere results in captivating aurora displays that illuminate the polar regions. The concept of solar wind was initially put forth by the renowned astrophysicist Eugene Parker, who was honored by having NASA's Parker Solar Probe named after him. Back in 1957, while serving as an assistant professor at the University of Chicago, Parker realized that the sun's scorching corona should, in theory, release charged particles at high velocities. This extreme heating phenomenon remains one of the most enigmatic aspects of the sun's behavior, as solar physicists have yet to fully comprehend why the sun's atmosphere is hotter than its surface. Parker's theory elucidated that within the sun's corona, plasma experiences perpetual heating, with temperatures soaring to a staggering 3.5 million degrees Fahrenheit, 2 million degrees Celsius. Eventually, this plasma becomes so intensely heated that the sun's gravitational pull can no longer confine it, causing it to be expelled into space as the solar wind, carrying the sun's magnetic field along with it. Subsequently, in 1962, NASA's Mariner 2 spacecraft detected the presence of solar wind particles during its expedition to Venus. In addition to the continuous flow of solar wind, there are instances when the sun releases enormous quantities of these charged particles all at once. These occurrences, known as coronal mass ejections, CMEs, have the potential to induce geomagnetic storms in the vicinity of Earth. While these storms are responsible for captivating aurora displays, they can also disrupt power grids, telecommunication networks, and satellites orbiting the planet. The solar wind extends far beyond Pluto's orbit, creating a vast bubble known as the heliosphere. Consequently, the influence of our stellar wind reaches throughout the entire solar system. Essentially, when the sun experiences significant activity, Earth feels the effects due to the solar wind. On our planet, the solar wind plays a crucial role in producing mesmerizing aurora light shows near the polar regions. In the northern hemisphere, this phenomenon is called the northern lights or aurora borealis, while in the southern hemisphere it is known as the southern lights or aurora australis. When the speed of the solar wind is exceptionally high, it can trigger geomagnetic storms that cause auroras to expand closer to the equator than under normal space weather conditions. In a world heavily dependent on the internet, the idea of a solar storm causing an internet apocalypse is a scenario that raises significant concerns. The absence of internet connectivity would undoubtedly present a strange and unfamiliar reality for us. In such a catastrophic event, even essential services like text messaging or cell phone communication could be disrupted, as they rely on the internet infrastructure for operation. This implies that not only online platforms, but also the underlying systems supporting telecommunications may become unavailable.
When did my body go from shredded cheddar to baked brie?
Considering the extreme implications of this thought experiment, even traditional phone lines, which are intertwined with the internet infrastructure, might cease to function. Cable and satellite services would likely be affected, limiting access to various channels. While television programming transmitted via broadcast towers could still be accessed with the aid of an antenna, the collapse of cable and satellite systems would result in losing access to a majority of channels. Social networking sites such as Facebook or Twitter would become inaccessible, depriving us of the ability to connect and communicate with others instantly. The absence of instant messaging services would hinder our ability to stay updated on the activities of friends and family. The tools we rely on to keep in touch with loved ones would vanish. If cell phone towers and telephone lines were also impacted, our means of communication would revert to writing letters and relying on postal services for correspondence. The transfer of files between computers would become extremely.
Let's go back to the bring it to the dark age. Bring it to the goddamn back to the dog age. Hold on, let's go back right here.
Hold on, bear with me, y'all. Hold on. Where that shit went? Hold on, where that shit went? Okay, we're just gonna go right here. We're just gonna go right here. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Hold on, bear with me.
Solar alignment will take 3 days to fully align, starting on the 21st of December and ending on the 25th of December. The electromagnetic torus fields in all 4 realms will either disappear or open up or weaken due to this galactic solar alignment. This is the opening of the portals or windows of the heavens spoken of in the Bible. This opening should occur for 7 days, from the 25th to the 31st of December 2020. It also means everyone on Earth will all be able to see all the different wandering solar systems of all the domains clearly in our skies. Everyone will have 2020 vision. And if you think about it logically, if all the luminaries are at their lowest points, that would make everything above us easy to see, bright, and crystal clear. On a side note, isn't it interesting that we've all been conditioned to be the most busy during the specific time of year every year, and blinded to the Earth's be a geocentric ritual to begin with? The tree of life, the Christmas tree. This period of time is what the ancient cultures were describing when they said there was a time when the sky fell. Many ancient cultures also describe a time where there were many suns and many moons in our sky, and we believe history is about to repeat itself again. This phenomenon will affect and change our atmospheric conditions as well. These events periodically happen over cyclical time in various scales. The last big one occurred in 1859 and was called the Carrington event. Feel free to look it up. The one coming in 2020 is going to be much, much bigger. This solar alignment is meant to realign cosmic energy and consciousness within the various earthly domains and realms of our Earth. This energy blast will begin at the center of the Earth, or the North Pole. It will spiral outwards towards the edge and bounce back towards the center over a very short period of time. The event itself will be triggered by an electromagnetic sonic boom that will look like what we know as a nuclear atomic bomb. Don't worry though, it will not be an atomic bomb. However, it will positively be nuclear. It will give humanity a new, clear vision for the future, individually and collectively. It will give us 2020 vision. We suspect the current powers that be will attempt to use this natural cosmic event as the ultimate false flag. They may say aliens did it, or it was caused by global warming, or an attack from across the world. This sonic boom of electromagnetic energy may shut down our entire electric grid instantaneously, causing a collapse of our financial, socioeconomic, political, and collective cultural existence as we know it. And thus, this event may be used to pave the way for a new order in our world. But this cosmic event is not to be feared. It is a natural process to allow growth within our individual and collective consciousness. The greenish astral rays that this event will create will cover the entire plane of our Earth for a short period of time. Again, it is not to be feared. Governments and authorities will most likely tell us that this green mist caused by this event is a toxin. They will tell us to stay indoors and not go outside into the radiation. Avoid it at all costs. They will say it's harmful radiation. And it will be. For those who have heavy metals in their bodies, i.e. vaccines, iron from meat eating, etc. But for those without harmful chemicals in their bodies, the radiation will radiate and activate dormant DNA, potentially giving you supernatural abilities. Maybe not Superman-like, however, a heavy increase in consciousness and your 5 senses will be expected. And for those of us planning to make the pilgrimage up north to the central realm of our Earth, aka the Garden of Eden, this will be our window of opportunity. Many of you here will have written that everyone on Earth will witness the return of Christ consciousness or the Son of God. Side note, we are just citing scriptures. None of us on the team here are religious or trying to push any dogma on anyone. On the 16th of November, 2017, atmospheric plasma discharge due to all the different solar systems of our cosmos being in direct contact with one another.
This will create a rainbow effect atmosphere all over Earth in all the realms, an atmospheric twilight, if you will. More importantly, though, this opening event will also allow for physical travel between all four realms or domains for those with the technology or means to do so. We might call this real interdimensional or outer or inner space travel. Here's another big red pill. NASA has openly admitted on numerous occasions that we humans cannot go past low Earth orbit or beyond the Van Allen electromagnetic belts or domes. However, during this period, we believe we will finally be able to do so. And what does that mean for us? Well, all these different realms are going through their own individual cosmic shifts, seasons, and ages. Because the spiral ripple began at the center, it technically means that, at the center, the inner dome or realm is 3,000 years ahead of us. They have already had 3,000 years of Bronze Age, where we in this realm haven't yet. Our reset happened 3,000 years after theirs, which means during this 7-day cosmic event, anyone able or allowed to enter this inner realm will technically be time traveling 3,000 years into the future or ahead of time. In layman's terms, I'm saying that this inner domain is 3,000 years ahead of us technologically, physically, mentally, spiritually, and consciously. And yes, this is where we propose the concept of time travel into the future comes from. And on the flip side, as the ripples shifting outwards towards the Mars domain, they would now be 3,000 years behind us. So, going from our plane to theirs, we would be time traveling backwards 3,000 years. So, why on earth do the leaders of the free world think it's necessary to militarize space all of a sudden? And why on earth are space agencies and governments all talking about being the first to colonize Mars? Let's look at the definition of colonization: the act or process of settling among and establishing control over the indigenous people of an area, or the action of appropriating a place or domain for one's own use. Makes you wonder if the very same so-called elite royal bloodlines and families who colonized this realm during our reset fall from gold to iron 3,000 years ago are about to do the same thing to this outer domain currently falling from their golden to iron age. As they say, there's nothing new under the sun, and history always repeats itself. With that in mind, let's rewind to something that happened very recently. December 22nd, 2017, the SpaceX Falcon launch. Note the date too, December 22nd, 2017. Wonder how many of you recall the unusual effects witnessed within this particular launch. It looked like the Falcon X was trying to pierce through something. Or perhaps testing the outer electromagnetic belt or torus field. Kind of makes you wonder, were they trying to beat the clock? Perhaps they succeeded and the secret colonization of Mars is already underway as we speak.
They can't go nowhere. They can't go no goddamn way, y'all. They can't escape this shit. No, they can't escape this shit. Bear with me.
Now, deluges drenching China, torrential rain unleashed chaos and destruction. People look hopelessly as nature's watery fury sweeps away their houses. People were seen stranded, waiting for rescuers. We end this edition of WION's Climate Tracker with visuals of floods in parts of China. Thank you for tuning in. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news.
Battered the Spanish city of Zaragoza on Thursday, leaving multiple arterial streets flooded and vehicles submerged in water. Now, an orange rain alert was also issued for the city. Emergency service personnel who responded to the floods did not report any injuries. Take a look at this.
Hold on, bear with me.
Capital Delhi, along with other parts of the country, saw heavy rains as monsoon unleashes its rain with full might. This is what roads in Delhi look like after the extremely heavy rainfall observed in the national capital of India. As roads turned into rivers, people got stuck in massive traffic jams caused by heavy rains. People struggled to crawl through the roads trying to reach their destinations. Several parts of the country were submerged underwater, with people either wading through the flooded water. Following the monsoon flare, Indian states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and areas of Saurashtra and Kutch have been put on red alert. Orange alert has been issued in Punjab, Haryana, and Chandigarh. Monsoon has arrived in Punjab and Haryana before time. This might also affect the crop cycle in the agricultural area. WeOn is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.
Bear with me. Birthing pains. Birthing pains. When I told you anything over a motherfucking level 3 on the UV index starts to give other races the most severe form of motherfucking cancer, which is melanoma, photodermatitis, having an allergic reaction to the sun. The sun separating us. What they say, you must have the blood of the sun and the consciousness of the universe in order to move forward in this great reawakening, aka age of Aquarius, the age of apocalypse. What they say, UVC radiation is a detoxifier, a germ killer, a mutating wavelength. It's changing every living organism DNA structure on the planet. It's separating prokaryote cell from the eukaryote cell. All this magnetic field that was put up to protect y'all from so-called harmful radiation, get what? The dome, firmament, magnetic field, it's peeling back. It's peeling back. It's being removed, which is basically going to intensify the cosmic radiation coming from the sun and other celestial bodies that's in the sky. So it like the planet as well and us as well. And we're going to see more diseases and viruses and neurological issues and more cardiovascular issues.
Climate change affects some countries more than it affects others. One such country here is Iraq, a largely barren nation. The United Nations says Iraq is one of the 5 countries most impacted by the effects of climate change. And this is very much reflected by the thousands of dead fish that washed ashore on the banks of a drying marsh in southern Iraq. Now, as per reports, this has prompted an official investigation into the matter. Officials say the wildlife disaster may be linked to drought conditions. Take a look at these ghastly visuals. The fishes washed here in the marshes in the floodplain of the Tigris River, an area already bearing the brunt of global warming. Now, environmental activist Raad Al-Sadi says the volume of water coming from the Euphrates River is very poor. He adds it is not sufficient for the sustainability of the marshes.
Fish are now dying in the marshes due to drought and the high levels of salinity in the water, in addition to the increased rates of pollution. The lack of oxygen in the water has also led to the death of large quantities of fish, and this harms all biodiversity in the marsh waters.
My bad. Oh, we're going right here. Hold on, let me play it. Oh, let's skip the ad right here.
Thousands of dead fish washed up on the Texas Gulf Coast this weekend. Officials say the fish suffocated because of low oxygen levels in the water. So I'm joined now by Brian Frazier. He's the director of the Brazoria County Parks Department in Texas and helped lead the cleanup effort. You are a saint. Like, I know it's your job, but boy, oh boy, I would not want to be tasked with that challenge. So let's talk about this. I think people all over the country would have seen these stunning images of dead fish on the beach and floating in the water. Can you explain why the oxygen levels changed and why that would cause this sort of massive fish kill?
Sure. We understand that it's kind of alarming to see that many dead fish on shore and coming ashore. So we get that, this is a busy tourist time for us, and lots of people plan their trips, going to the beach. The weather's nice, it's warming, kids are out of school. So when they get to the beach and find out that that's what's happening, we understand that can be a little bit of a concern to see. It's actually not that terribly uncommon. It takes the perfect storm of conditions to align to make this happen. Where we are in Brazoria County, we have actually two river deltas that pour directly into the Gulf. They can bring, a lot of things downriver and go into the water there, some algae, bacteria, things like that can compound it some. But basically, kind of the oversimplified version is it's a spike in temperature that we've had here. We were in the 60s just a couple of weeks ago, and now we're up into the 90s in the afternoon, and you get those dramatic climbs in temperature in the water, in the shallow waters of the Gulf. Those shallow, warm waters just don't hold dissolved oxygen very well. And then you get several days of a flat surf with no wind. That wave action aerates the water really well, and we didn't have that. So all those conditions line up, and it creates some pockets in the water just offshore where that dissolved oxygen gets really, really low. It really stresses those fish, and those frontline fish like menhaden. It was primarily those bait fish that were affected. Those pictures that you're seeing are, more than 90% are menhaden bait fish. And they're trapped in those little pockets with no dissolved oxygen. And fish, just like mammals, just like people, can't go without oxygen for very long. I mean, we have lungs, they have gills, but still
we don't even supposed to be breathing in oxygen. We don't even supposed to be breathing in oxygen. I know they taught us oxygen was good.
Son went on a worldwide journey to find himself.
I struggled with his grief for a long time.
How Luke Russert is honoring the legacy of his father when we go person to person.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nicole Kelly in Washington. Thanks for joining us. Here's a look at the top stories we're following right now. An extreme summer heat wave continues to blanket most of the U.S. We'll head to the sweltering city of Phoenix, see how they're coping. Plus, all that heat and humidity is bringing more mosquitoes. Why that's sparking malaria fears, plus what you need to know.
Don't forget about when Bill Gates said they sending out the goddamn fake mosquitoes out the lab.
To stay safe. And would you ever use artificial intelligence to find real love? We'll speak to a dating expert about whether getting AI involved in your romantic life is a good idea. But first, high temperatures over the past few days broke 3 records in just 1 week. On Friday alone, some 90 million Americans saw temperatures above 90 degrees. And for 45 million people, it felt like temperatures were in the triple digits. Chris Van Cleve begins our coverage in Arizona.
I was able to trade this
Going from Carvana for a brand new car. Here's how.
I've been wanting to get
A Border Patrol helicopter raced to rescue two people in southern Arizona, dangerously overcome by the desert's searing heat. This newly released video shows a medic being lowered to the man and woman, one drifting in and out of consciousness. They were hoisted into the chopper and transported to a Tucson area hospital Monday.
It's not uncommon within 30 minutes to be unconscious from the heat.
Emergency room doctor Frank Lavecchio is with Valleywise Health in Phoenix.
If you feel really weak, tired, nauseous, a lot of people get abdominal pain, some even get diarrhea. Those are all warning signs.
The Phoenix area is in the midst of a potentially historic heat wave. So far this year, 44 days have topped 100 degrees, the past 8 over 110.
Stay hydrated, take your breaks as you need them, try to get the job finished.
In Death Valley, California, a 65-year-old man was found dead in his car the morning after the temperature hit 126. And tragedy in Lakeland, Florida. An 18-month-old baby died after being left in a hot car overnight. Her parents, Joel and Jasmine Rondon, were arrested. This is the 10th child to die in a hot car so far this year.
He thought that Jasmine must have gotten the child. So he went in. Jasmine was in bed, asleep.
The high heat is not limited to the southern U.S. This week has been the hottest ever globally, and it's only the first week of July.
The hardest part for us is teaching people about prevention. Don't be outside on a day like this.
Chris Van Cleve joins us now from Phoenix.
Transgender right here, huh?
Dream came a little closer to reality earlier this year when scientists completed the first transmission of energy from space to Earth. The results could revolutionize carbon-free energy. Recently, we met the scientists behind this achievement in Pasadena, California.
Oh my God.
Gosh, we got it, guys. Yeah.
This video captures a moment some have compared to Alexander Graham Bell's first telephone call.
There we go.
A microwave beam of energy sent directly from a satellite in space and received on Earth by scientists from Caltech. Ali Hajimiri co-led the team that did it.
It was a little bit unreal initially, and then it took us a little bit of time for it to sink in.
Solar power currently provides about 3 to 4% of the world's energy needs, but it only works during the day or when there are no clouds. In space, the sun always shines. The challenge has always been how to capture enough of it and get it back to Earth.
Let's try this. Can you turn the power off and then turn it back on? I'm going to keep it in the same place.
Hajimiri has been developing the technology.
That ether. And before I play this video right here, you feel me? Why the fuck we keep putting our power in the hands of these devils that enslaved and colonized us in our own motherfucking home? See, the more we remember who we are, the more it's gonna get hot, and the more they gonna fall and reveal themselves. See, they think they got us figured out, but we keep exposing their ass. We keep exposing God traits that they never seen. You feel me? What I want to know is how the fuck our people love the same God that belong to the oppressor. Okay, all right.
Good morning, folks. We've got a few interesting stories to hit today. One on Dansgaard Oshker events and the other related to the last time we had a major cooling and hit to civilization. Summer family time will make videos sporadic over the next week, but we are here today, and we are starting with our star, where the last 24 hours was a very quiet one. All the sunspots stayed calm, and the CME we had been expecting to arrive at Earth either missed or, more likely, was integrated into the coronal hole stream that Earth has been taking the last 2 days. You can see in the solar wind we've been at elevated plasma intensity, which should be waning back today unless the CME is traveling slowly behind it. Either way, the chances for geomagnetic storms are low. The sunspots remain present, including the large one on the south, but there isn't much coming in with it. It's a loner. We'll still be keeping a firm eye open for flaring and, of course, any activity at the several plasma filaments that are running through the corona as we speak. You guys might recall as we head to our first paper, we showed the preprint version of this, now being considered for the journal Climate of the Past. It was a critical one, showing how a spike in temperatures and a weakening of the Atlantic meridional overturning circulation were the main signals that triggered Dansgaard-Oeschger cooling events. We have both of those precursors now, and we're the exact 1,500 years from the last one. The cycle is due, and the signs are here. But speaking of the last one, the cooling of that event, along with the mini ice age during the Maunder minimum 400 years ago, is detailed in this. But what's interesting is that about 1,500 years ago, during the last cycle event, the Dark Ages began following the fall of Rome. Veteran observers know that a modern version of the Dark Ages combined with cold is basically what's expected when the cycle resets again in the coming years. Pretty encouraging, isn't it? We'll greatly appreciate your support. Learn more with the resources below the video in the description box.
Hold on, y'all. Let me play another one. Bear with me. Bear with me. Hold on. Where we gonna go? We gonna go. Hold on. I'm gonna go right the fuck here. Hold on. I'm gonna go right here.
And countries are scrambling to find solutions. So far, they've made little progress, and now America may have come up with a new idea. It wants to block sunlight from reaching the Earth. As bizarre as it sounds, this phenomenon is no longer science fiction. It has made its way to legitimate debate. The question is, can it be effective? Or is it just another extreme artificial tactic to alter our atmosphere? Our next report tells you.
4.5 billion years. That's how old our planet is. Quite a long life, wouldn't you say? One filled with daily battles with the human race, because we have polluted its air and water. Strewn rubbish everywhere, over 2.24 billion tons of it, and corrupted nature. So now the world is heating up. And finally, we see how this affects us. We see how climate change harms us. When our air is too polluted to breathe, when the skies are orange from wildfires, and when billions of us risk displacement. So what do? We come up with ideas to solve the problem we have created. And if we're the US, we want to modify the atmosphere further to fight the changes we created in the first place. Sounds both confusing and disappointing at the same time. That's maybe because it is. We're talking about solar radiation modification. In simple terms, it means blocking sunlight. Yes, literally blocking the sun's rays, altering sunlight. This is seen as a potential response to fighting climate change. It sounds like science fiction, like some massive shield created by mad scientists that could protect our planet. But believe it or not, this could actually become reality, thanks to the US. The White House has released a report. It indicates that the Biden administration wants to study altering sunlight to research this phenomenon some more because it could potentially cool the planet, and fairly quickly, that too. But soon after this, the US ordered a review, showing certain amount of skepticism, meaning that there will be no quick decisions, for the time being, just research. But even so, this is a big deal. The US may want to undertake solar experimentation in the future. It could toy with the sun, and in the world of science, this is extremely controversial. This is not a new concept, but the reason too much progress hasn't been made here is because it divides scientists. Some say it's the last line of defense. It should only be used if and when nations fail to reduce their greenhouse emissions. You know, the gas emissions that cause global warming. But then there is another school of thought. Some experts have issued serious warnings, saying that it could make the atmosphere dependent on a particular substance. So, if this stops, it could abruptly increase temperatures. The thing is, this concept is like putting an ill fitted band aid on the problem. For starters, it does nothing to address current problems, like reducing pollution, or the use of fossil fuels, or ocean acidification. All it does is try to deal with the symptom, which is overheating. And this report talks about a bunch of ways to limit sunlight reaching the Earth, like increasing cloud cover over the oceans or reducing the amount of a certain type of cloud. All of these methods have risks.
They've been spraying chemtrails for the last goddamn 50 years. That's why some of y'all ain't goddamn aware yet, because the food and the motherfucking water and the celebrities got y'all fucked up.
A new study finds that nearly half of the nation's drinking water contains potentially harmful forever chemicals. The substances have been linked to several serious health problems, including some cancers. However, new technology is now making it possible to eliminate these chemicals from the main water sources. Mark Strassman has more.
Nasty cargo, 10,000 gallons of landfill water laced with PFAS, a known carcinogen that nothing could get rid of until now.
We are concentrating the nasty stuff to allow the annihilator system to treat it.
Not just treat PFAS, blast them out of existence. These so-called forever chemicals are man-made, used in Teflon, firefighting foam,